back to my channel. Today we are going to be making clay models from air dry clay, and there's 24 bright colours, and on the box here it has some ideas. It has a cactus and a dinosaur and a nest of eggs and some palm trees, and at the bottom it shows you step by step how to make an angry bumblebee. And then on this side here it's got a bunch of flowers and some other ideas you can do for fun clay projects. So let's see what's inside. So inside we have an instruction booklet for different things. It's got loads of different things you can do, and it has some card here in case you need some card for your projects. And then it's got 24 beautiful colours, and they're really nice, and they're all shaded, and they're so good. And then here we have some tools, like some tools that you will need, like a rolling pin, and then there's some other bits and bobs like accessories for maybe some characters that you might be doing. And then there's a cutter and some other things. So there's some stencils and some tips and some clay tools, and then some jewelry things that you can use to make jewelry. And then there's some googly eyes and some more tips. So now let's make something. So we are going to be making a hamburger, and the colours you will need are beige, white, green, yellow and brown. And the tools you will need are a rolling pin, and here we have a knife tool here. So let's get started. So now let's make the burger bun. So let's open the tub. We're going to use beige clay, and we're just going to take a little bit of clay and we're going to put the rest to a side. And we're going to make the top bun first. Let's take a little bit. You want to take a perfect size, so it's not too big and it's not too small. And then you're going to make a round ball from it, in your hands, and then you flatten it, but not too much. Flatten it only a little bit, like this, and that's your top bun finished. And now let's make the bottom bun. The bottom bun is a bit more thinner. So let's make a smaller round ball, and we're just going to flatten it more like that. So one is big and one is thin and small. So now let's move on to the next step. Now using the brown clay we're going to make meat patty. So you can make as many as you like. I'm just going to make one. And I'm going to open the brown clay, and I'm going to take out a little bit. It's going to be a bit smaller than the bread, the bun, so maybe this size. And then we'll roll it up just like we did with the bun, and then we'll flatten it down like this. And that's our meat patty finished. Now let's move on to the next step. So now we are going to make a lettuce from this green clay. So let's take a little bit of green clay, but make sure that it's slightly bigger than the bun, so it'll be a bit big. So now we're going to roll it into a ball. And now we're going to flatten it like we did with the bun and the meat patty. And now we're going to flatten it even more by rolling it with a rolling pin. Try to make it as flat as you possibly can, but don't make it as so flat, otherwise it will stick to the surface that you're using. And now we are going to cut a letter shape with our knife tool. So now we are going to remove the excess and we are going to put it back in our pot of green clay. And now we are going to move on to the next step. So now let's do the cheese. So I'm going to take some mustard yellow clay and I'm going to take out a bit. And I'm going to move it to the side and I'm going to flatten it as normal and then roll it out. Like that. And I'm going to cut out a square. And now I'm going to remove the excess and I'm going to put it back in my pot, and let's move on to the next step. So now we have all the pieces for our burger, let's put it together. Now let's move on to our final step. So now we finished assembling our burger. Now let's take some white clay and we'll make some sesame seeds for our burger. So now I finished my sesame seeds for my burger. That's our burger finished. So I hope you enjoyed and I hope your burgers go well and you can put different toppings in it and you can add some tomatoes, some pickles. And with air dry clay, what you have to do is you have to leave it for 24 hours to sit, and you can't touch it until 24 hours is finished, so it has enough time to dry and it will become solid and you can play with it and make stories with it, and you can even make some other things. You don't only have to make a burger, you can make all sorts of different things and you can make a story. And I hope you enjoyed and I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Thanks for watching my channel. I hope you are having fun and learning lots of things. Please remember to like and subscribe. I really enjoy making these videos for you to see. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. See you next time.